Storm clouds gathered over the border princes, unnoticed by the reclusive wizard, engrossed in the study of his profound discovery, an ancient crystal of elven origin. Together, something bad happens.
Prepare to die, Surabi. Looks like Warpstone. Thankful. Hated. Praise Yamo. Thankful pay much. Good. Like hated.
Bless you. Warhammer, Shadow of the Horned Rat. Alright guys, and welcome to the newest installment of my channel. One of my early childhood games, like before Final Fantasy VII, except, kind of sucked at this game. It's Warhammer. It's a damn good game in my opinion. Lots of stuff, lore and folklore and things like that. Kind of just jump right in, start here this screen, like, wait, what the fuck? This kind of guys gotta navigate a little bit and save your game. You can train your units. You can select a mission. You can piss this guy off by touching your gold. Hey, don't touch that. So, when you go here to quit your campaign, we don't want to do that though. We want to go to the Book of Magic and look at stuff. Kind of hard to see on my TV because of the widescreen and the old games, but luckily on the final version you guys will be seeing, you could easily read it. So I'll give you a second to go through these. Feel free to pause it, that way we don't have a 12-hour long video, So, Amber Wizard. No. Oh, okay, I get it. I go through each spell. Bright Wizard. Celestial Wizard. Well, that's it for our Book of Magic. They're a battle beast. That's what I'm really looking forward to. So I gotta say, I love this time and age. These are my favorite games: goblins and orcs, man, swords and shields, magic. You actually can make a difference. One man can make a difference. Freaking train your whole life. You're a badass. You can fight. You can defend yourself. Unlike today's day and age, you can spend your whole life training, be the best you could be. I've never seen such an amazing soldier. Burst out there, get shot by some noob until you're dead. So it makes a little more of a difference back in the day. If you're good with the sword, you're good at the sword. You're gonna freaking survive. So might be why I like Lord of the Rings so much, and other things that involve this kind of folklore. So I also like the artwork. We got the goblins, wolves. Freaking goblins riding wolves. That's fucking badass. That's way better than the fucking Lord of the Rings freaking warg riders, if you ask me. I'd be afraid of that. Oh my god, it's a giant wolf with a fucking midget riding with a spear. It's scary. And then squig riders. What the fuck is that? Jesus. Frightening, right? Doom divers. It's like a freaking flying gargoyle with guns on its arms, or cannons, a giant spike to shove up your ass. Yeah, they little night goblins, they're nothing special. But look at that smile. Ah, glorious. You got the Frantics. Looks like a pretty devastating dude, man. Look at that giant iron ball. Fuck anybody up. Literally. Shaman, he's like a little mini-me stuck to his staff. Feel my mini-me! Zah! You got the orcs. I love the orcs. Just freaking pure muscle. Not very smart, but just violent and devastation. And the war boars. An orc riding a giant boar. I'd be more afraid of the freaking night wolves or the wolf riders, but still, it's clever. We got horses. We gotta have something, right? Oh, an orc shaman riding a dragon of some sort. Kind of fucked up looking dragon. It's like a worm with legs and wings for ears, but still gotta take in the concept. It's great. Love this shit. The rock llamas. Looks like catapult. Pretty simple. The black orcs. Freaking. They don't just have orcs. They have different colored orcs. Freaking blacker the stronger, I guess. You got your green orcs, your basic run-of-the-mill powerhouses. Then you got your red orcs. They're fucking just mean as fuck. And then you got these guys that are just ungodly. And you gotta choose who fights these guys. You get fucked up fast. Escaping. Oh. Just rats. Giant rats with swords. Oh, Jesus. Then assassins. It's like a giant rat smoking a big ass cigar. Dual wielding swords. Oh god. I don't think he's actually smoking a cigar. It just kind of looks like with the poison coming off his dagger and his big ass nose. And the Packmaster. Yeah, shit. Plague monks. You only fight these guys like one map, but it's just the worst map in all history of this game. Horrible. I hate it. And the Gracias, mages of the rats. It's like a freaking undead monk rat-based creature. Warp fire thrower. A doom wheel. It's another monstrosity of creation. It's just like, honestly, I think back then they had way better freaking technology shit. I mean, yeah, I mean, we got computers and shit, but I mean, just the shit that they built out of nothing back then, you know, a fucking castle out of fucking stones. Like, how the fuck do you... We got cranes and all kinds of shit. So they just, nope, we're gonna huff this shit up by hand. Fucking build some giant fucking monstrosity of fucking death out of wood and fucking blades. Oh my god, it just can't do that shit nowadays. And then Ratoga, mighty, scary. Look at those claws. You're like shredded through 10 guys in one hit. And the dragons, that's a dragon right there. Mighty and fierce. Mighty and powerful gods right there. And a giant. We got everything in this game. Orcs, killer rats, giants, trolls. Oh, trolls, fuck. And the dwarves. I love the dwarves. It's freaking kind of... I don't like the way they portray the dwarves in Lord of the Rings. Like, they're almost non-existent, you know, greedy and shit, basically, is what they come down to. Besides Gimli, who's a badass, but it's like, dwarves aren't just about hiding in their fucking minds. They fucking brave, and they have honor, and they care about their own. And there's all kinds of dwarves. You got slayers. Fucking crazy motherfuckers. Mohawks. You got wood elves, and you know, it's about most games they live in the forest, and they stay in the forest, and they're badass with bows. I mean, not much more than that. And then men, who look completely retarded in this little drawing with their fancy clothes and the fancy feathers. But yeah, so let's check out our guys, shall we? What do we have with all that cool shit we saw? What do we get? The Grudgebringer Cavalry, led by Commander Bernhardt, with the Grudgebringer sword. Got 2 skulls, which skulls are usually bad for the enemy, and then 3 plates of armor. Not too shabby. So they're named after the powerful sword. These mercenaries have enjoyed prosperous first year of operations, commanding an I can't read on my screen. Unsullied respect on their home turf in the Reichland. The Grudgebringers have since marched to the troubled border princes, where they quest for a major campaign to prove themselves worthy of greater fortunes. That's badass. Then you got Lieutenants Shep. Lieutenant. He'll be known as Lieutenant. There's a potion of strength, which I think we're missing part of our magic lore. The items. Yeah, it's infantry. Pretty simple, you know. It's got same thing, pretty much. Yeah. So they just got, you know, infantry and a horse unit. It's pretty badass in my opinion. Kind of missed the item aspect. Back to the Book of Magic. Yeah, there it is. There you go. You got the arcane warding, the arcane protection, the armor of the beard, dragon blade, dread banner, the grudge bringer. This is what we have. Sword of Heroes, and I just love these swords. I mean, there's so many styles and so many different things that they do. Meteoric armor, a banner of might, parrying sword, potion of strength. There's another one that we got. The shield of Ptolus. The rock splitter. Kind of silly. The sword of might. A sword that gets stronger when it senses the presence of dwarves. That's pretty badass. And the sword of Elior. Kind of dumb, but it's pretty good, I guess. The talisman of obsidian. and the banner of wrath. Well, there you have it. Like I said, feel free to pause on those when you come up to them. It's not as much reading as I make it out to be, but I kind of got a little bit of a sore throat, so it's kind of hard for me to read everything right now. So, you saying I should have waited to do this great game? I don't think so. So, it's also one of the first games like I know of where you actually the game talks to you.
I have spoken to the elder of the hamlet. Schnappleburg needs hired thugs for protection from orc and goblin raiding parties. It is known that greenskins have established a camp somewhere in this area. 4 nearby villages have been pillaged in the last 3 weeks. The locals live in fear of an attack. We will be stationed in this forsaken backwater for 2 weeks. During this time, it will be our duty to protect the peasants and their property.
2 weeks will give you enough time to find us more work. Perhaps something that pays a little better. I'm tired of risking my life for peasants and ale money.
Peasants and ale money. So like I said before, I'm not going to be Mr. Chatterbox for this whole thing. You know, where we're here to play the game and enjoy it. And I'll put in my 2 cents when the time comes. So, here we are, Warhammer. Let's get this shit started, shall we? This is a pretty unique setup here. You don't just bring all of your guys into every battle. You got freaking gold you got to watch out for, how much you have, how much your troops cost. You kind of got to pick your units to bring in. It's like, well, shit. You know, these guys are good, but fuck, they cost a lot or whatever. I'm almost out of money, so you got to try to not bring everybody into every battle or you're going to run out of coins and have an early game over. For being badass, too. What the hell, right? I do gotta say though, honestly, as old as this game is, I think it's in some ways more advanced than even Halo Wars. I mean, I haven't played any of those games on the, you know, PC, but games like this. But I mean, you know, just not counting the deployment setup. But I mean, just moving your guys. I mean, make them move. So instead of just say, hey, move here, and then they kind of auto run somewhere, you can, you know, map them out where you want them to go, what path to take, and that way they're not just like running where they shouldn't be going, you know. So I just think that's kind of a nice thing. I wish Halo Wars had this. It would really save a lot of grief for your guys running the wrong way and getting killed. You know what I mean? You know, and I like how you can kind of adjust your guys if you want them to be, you know, the different ways that they're set up affects the battle. I mean, set them up like this, you know, guys say, oh, I see a couple horses running at me, and then all of a sudden the guys just fan out from behind like, fuck! So it's kind of nice. Way different, way nice, beautiful. Let's get it.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Engage!
Enemy sighted.
Charge! Engage!
Yes, my lord. 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 Engage!
Some of you might be wondering, why haven't you restarted yet? Your infantry got fucked up. Well, I'm gonna do it differently this time. I'm not gonna restart. If somebody dies, they fucking die. If they get their asses kicked, they get their asses kicked. If I lose a unit, that really fucking sucks, but the only way I will restart is if I die. Like, I lose the battle. I'm gonna do my best to avoid that. The way I like to play is I try so hard to get my infantry to be good. I mean, they suck. They just straight fucking suck. And as you see, first battle, they got their asses whooped. I'm gonna try to. It's more fun for me to get them, you know, extra experience, to get them a level up rather than your horses. You know what I mean? So, another thing I wanted to throw in, but they're done for the battle. Hopefully my horses don't get too fucked up against these guys.
Mission complete.
There are reinforcements for hire at this town. Look to the troop roster for details.